story in every bottle.
Does that happen?
No, we're good.
The transition.
Oh no! There you go. There you go.
Hey, is it working? Everybody, can you see us? Cheers.
Let us know if you can hear us.
Let us know.
Cheers.
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 We're
chopping.
we're choppy.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Well, we're sorry. We're going to keep this brief. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're at the very northern tip of Lake Umbagog at Chuck's family camp here in
Very special place.
just north of Errol. Is it Errol? Are we still in Errol?
Yeah, we're in McGalloway Plantation, Maine.
Oh,
Maine.
McGalloway Plantation, Maine. If you see in the background, that little cabin has been in Chuck's family for how many years, Chuck?
80.
80 years. And we have the very good fortune to be able to come up and stay every now and
It
then.
has the original turntable from 80 years ago, and we were listening to music on that last night.
Yeah, if you
Bob
follow,
was cranking
Bob
it.
was our DJ.
He was cranking it up.
He was cranking it up.
if you follow our Facebook story,
Did you post that?
you can see the little Victrola playing some 1920s music. It was pretty cool. So we came up here, just a little opportunity for the three of us to get away once again and take advantage of the last few days of good weather to ride our motorcycles up to the northern reaches of New Hampshire
On the Northeast BDR and the Hamster Trail.
the Northeast BDR and the Hamster Trail. So
Yeah.
these are two adventure bike routes that bring you on the little tiny dirt roads and passes that go.
That's cool. We saw all sorts of stuff today.
Yeah.
Really, really. I never knew New Hampshire had so many places.
We almost made it to Canada, right?
Your phone went to Canada.
My phone went to Canada, evidently, because it asked me if I wanted to pay the Canadian rates on my phone. So yeah, what did we ride? What did we say? 100 miles today?
It wasn't that far mile-wise, but it twisty, turny, gravelly, vantage points, little off-road areas,
Yeah.
the crazy homes.
Oh
up in
my
some of
God.
these places,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
These are like Newport yachts
Oh my-
sitting on the side of the hill with a
Just-
view of the Notch
yeah.
where Balsams is.
Yeah.
And the weather. How did we get this?
Yeah, the weather's.
This is 2 days in a row now. It's perfect. I'm gonna just spin this around before we go so you can see. Look at this.
Stand out on the dock and do it.
Yeah, look at this lake.
He falls off.
The water's cold, but
Ken's hoping I fall off. Look at this beautiful lake. Anybody been up to Lake Memphremagog? No. What is the lake? Umbagog. Sorry. Memphremagog is over in Vermont.
Yeah.
Look at this lake, though.
Incredible. There's very few houses, no boats at all. I haven't seen any boats.
Can you see this, Merike? Does it look all right?
It looks great.
Awesome. Are we coming through stable enough so people can see it?
Yeah, it's super clear.
Oh,
Your camera
cool.
works better than mine. I'm still trying to figure out where mine went, but that's okay. I'm just hanging out in the loft, so nothing. Everyone hasn't seen it before anyway.
So how are things at the winery today?
It was busy. Oh, I'd say almost as busy as it was yesterday, actually, for a good chunk of the day. Lots of people enjoying the beautiful fall weather and hanging out. We had some visit. Matt and Lynn Danette were in with with Matt's parents and brother and sister-in-law. So that was a fun visit. Oh, he froze. Uh-oh. They went dark. Can everyone still hear me? They were coming in real clear. Hopefully he'll try joining back in. You'd think after doing this every single week for a year or 2 years now, we would figure out the technology, and yet every week we still have this issue, or a issue. It's a new issue every week, I'd say. We're always thankful that you all can join us anyway, and that you put up with our shenanigans. Let's see if they get back in. Oh, they're back. Hey.
We did
I
it.
think anytime I thought I found my camera again, but then it still hasn't shown up. But
Are we back?
We're back.
Are we back?
I don't know how we did it, but
Wow.
I went out and came back
We
again.
went to Canada.
I went to Canada.
That's right. Popcorn's still in there.
So, well, we're probably going to get knocked off again. We're, like I said, in the middle of nowhere. But
In the middle of everywhere.
yeah, it was great. Yesterday we rode up. How many notches did we ride through on our bike?
8 knots.
8. We didn't do 8 notches. What did we do? 4?
4. Let's see.
We did any today, didn't we?
Not today.
oh,
Hey, you did it!
hey, I did it!
Yay! Wow, the gang's all here.
Wow.
Cheers!
Cheers! I don't know, my beer's down there.
Yeah, what do you guys got?
We got Fiddlehead. We just picked up
nice.
some Fiddlehead IPA from the local Errol General Store.
Very nice. I've got our new Reckless beer, the Clouded
Oh, I like
Judgment.
We went to Fiddle.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, we went to
We went
Fiddlehead a couple,
yeah.
4 years ago, when we went to the Black
When
River food show.
Yeah, coming back. We
Yeah.
also went to the winery where you first tasted a dry blueberry wine. It
Right.
wasn't open, so we didn't get a chance to try it. But that really was the impetus for Hermit Woods.
Yeah.
I mean, when you shared that wine, you sent us down that path in so many ways.
That's awesome. Weren't you going to go visit there, Merike? You going to go?
I'm going, in a week from Wednesday. Steve and I are headed over to Vermont for several days, and that place is on the list.
Oh, that's right. You were going to go to New York, but now you're going to hold it to Vermont or something.
Yeah, we had better luck finding lodging in Vermont, so we're gonna go to Vermont and visit some new places and some probably old favorites. Probably
Hey,
gonna do Hill Farmstead.
what's the date of your trip?
Go to Whistle Pig.
We're leaving Wednesday the 14th, 13th, and coming
Oh,
back
good.
Saturday.
If you get a chance, swing into
Wait, you're coming
Canada.
back Saturday? Isn't that, oh no, the
We might, yeah. I think on Friday we're gonna plan on doing that. We Googled some wineries that looked fun.
I'll point you in the right direction when I see you next. There's, for all of you who haven't had the chance, there's about 20, 25 wineries and cideries and craft beverage facilities up just north of Vermont in the Sutton area.
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
You guys are
no, it's just like
you guys are on the
Nice.
show, you know.
we are.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi. I thought we went offline. I thought you went to Canada.
No, we're
You're
back.
back.
We're back in Canada.
It may seem like we're just chatting, but that's because we're such a friendly group and everything.
I've definitely appreciated one of the best things I think about working here and having you guys as a network, and I think probably for several of the folks watching as well, is that I know that anytime I'm going anywhere, I can tap into the wealth of travel experience from everyone and say, hey, I'm going here. What should I visit? And we get fantastic recommendations.
Yeah, well, I will definitely point you into some directions, and I'll share with everybody else out there. Actually, in 2 weeks, I'm taking Carolyn, my wife, for her birthday to Sutton, and we're going to visit some wineries. I haven't been up there in probably 5 years.
That was a long time ago when we went.
Yeah.
Remember the surprise party for her?
Yeah, that was really
We
cool.
went up in the Love
In the Love Mobile.
Oh yeah, so that will be, I think you're going. I'll be there on the 14th probably, and yeah, you're headed up the 16th.
Yeah. So if you discover anything really cool while you're there, you could let me know.
There's a really
Oh yeah, you guys probably can't see the comments, so we're wondering on that note, if you have any good places in around Lake George, Vermont, or Lake George, New York. That's where Christine and Mike are this week.
Lake George, yeah, no, there's not a lot of wineries in the Lake George area. There's probably some great breweries, I'm going to bet, but I don't know of any wineries, and I've only been through Lake George once or twice. I've never actually stopped and spent time there, but it is a beautiful area. I'm envious. You're going to be it's going to be gorgeous up there right now. In fact, we were noticing today. I think up here in Errol, we're at peak color-wise. The leaves are, as we got closer to Canada, many of the leaves are starting to fall. So we went into Canada. We discussed that.
Your phone did.
My phone did.
Yeah, your phone did. So that's proof.
So I would say Lake George is going to be a spectacular place to be.
There's some very good fractured rocks there. I think the rocks were
So Christine, you should if you discover any gems, let us know. Share them with us so that when gems.
Priscilla, is Priscilla there?
Priscilla's here. Yeah, she's here. I'm sure she's gonna like that.
Yeah, Janice, Christine, Priscilla, Gary's here, but Gary just headed out. Matt said like I mentioned, he was here at the winery today, and he was going to try and tune in from the road, but may not have made it on.
So Matt's been a world traveler. He's been all over, right? He's been to Ireland. He's been to where was he? In France or in Amsterdam or
Belgium?
Belgium. Yes, that's right. They're on a boat.
Yeah. It sounds like he had a great time. It sounds like.
Did Kathy join them?
No, I think that's the trip. That's next spring in France.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That's
cool.
not true.
No, I don't. No, that's.
Facebook Live from it.
We should. We'll have to get in touch with Matt and see if we can muscle our way into that trip. That'd be great. So.
Always fun to travel. Even that's what we're finding, that I'd love to do some big trips, out to Europe or across the Pacific Northwest or all sorts of places in the world. I'd love to go, but it is also harder to plan trips like that, and we have a lot of fun even just staying local road trips. Even just going away for a few days, you can find a lot of really wonderful things.
You really can. We live in a beautiful part of the world, and
we're gonna go to Argentina too, right?
That's right. In
January.
January.
Right.
I hope.
I thought we were going to ride the triple bike to Argentina.
No.
Hey, there's a group of guys that rode their bikes, their adventure bikes from Alaska all the way to the southern tip of South America. Yeah.
We can't even budget.
Yeah.
Starting in the winter, right?
Yeah.
Robot, so
If we order every moment, it's so awesome.
don't you
So
get people
that
go,
would be. I'll just like.
Well,
Today was
yesterday was up. This whole trip,
hamster.
the hamster trail all the way home tomorrow. Marika, have you ever been over the Jefferson Notch?
I actually haven't. I recognize the signs and I know where it is, but I haven't actually driven through Jefferson Notch before.
Put it on your wish list. It's a really cool experience.
Yeah.
Or a horseback,
Or a car,
or car,
convertible,
or gravel
preferably.
bike. Gravel bike would be a great ride.
Yeah, it's mostly a dirt road, yeah, so it probably
It's a mix of dirt, but it's not too bad. You just drive.
Yeah.
You have to go slow with whatever vehicle, but there were lots of cars out there.
yeah. I think we'd probably drive. I don't particularly like riding on Steve's motorcycle on gravel, dirty roads. And I
Yeah,
don't think he likes driving on them, so it's not because his isn't a gravel happy bike.
Bicycle on
But-
really marbles.
so we should probably let everybody know it's club release time.
It is.
We're releasing. What's the date, Marika? We got it
20th.
October 22nd.
22nd. So we're putting things together now. The club book just went to the printer today.
Oh, wait till you read this.
I shared the club book with you, right, Marika?
Yes, I skimmed it. I admit I didn't send in any grammatical typo situations, but there weren't any glaring ones when I was skimming, so
Oh, good.
The printer's already.
We've had it edited a couple
there.
different
That's
times.
going to be my disclaimer. If it comes out and there are edits missing, it's not my fault, or it is my fault for not getting to it in time.
I think the club members are really going to enjoy this story.
It was a great one.
and,
Yeah.
In print.
And we have all musical wine. It's all about the,
It is. We know that wine is liquid music,
yeah.
so it all ties together. That's
So-
the only thing that wasn't mentioned.
That's a good point. I thought of it when I was writing it. I didn't figure out where to
There is
weave it in.
There is that deep connection.
Well, everybody will when they read it. I think they'll get it because we talk a lot about it. So I think it'll be. It already went to the printers. Yeah, it's too late. So the club book is coming out. The club is being released in a few weeks.
Yeah, and we've got
I
our
look forward.
holiday weekend coming up this weekend, and the last weekend for the garden. We're hopefully open over there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Though I've had a COVID call out today, so we may have staffing troubles. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll do our best, and we hope to see lots of you around in the next few weeks.
Yeah, that's great. We're going to be back tomorrow,
Yeah, we're
and
back.
we'll see everybody at the winery over the next few weeks, and hopefully we'll see many of you on Club Pickup Weekend, if not shortly thereafter. So
Oh, you have to come see our scarecrow too. We put that together
saw it.
today.
yeah,
Some
Thank
finishing
you.
touches to come, but we put something together. Thanks to Travis's wife Gwen for coming through and helping us out a lot today. So that was great.
that's
But-
fantastic. It looked great. I can't wait to see it in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you come to Meredith, not only do we have a scarecrow, but there's 30 other scarecrows throughout the Meredith area that businesses and individuals have put together for the annual scarecrow contest. So and if you vote, if you go in, there's going to be places to vote at each facility, and if you vote, you're going to go into a raffle and have a chance to win some great prizes. So, yeah.
There's a ballot box at Hermit Woods actually, and we found it. It's one of those things that we use once a year, and
You
every year
found it?
we put it away, and we say we're going to remember where it is this year. And this year I didn't quite remember where it was, but it didn't take too long of digging in various closets for me to find it in its corner. So it is at the winery.
That's fantastic. Great.
Hey, if anybody is up over Columbus Day weekend, we down in the winery, if anybody's interested, we are co-fermenting Red Scare, Lake House Red, and Hermit simultaneously over that weekend. So you can come in, do some punch downs, do some sampling, see what that's all about. It's an exciting time. I love crafting all these red wines.
What's the date? What weekend? Next weekend?
Well, it starts tomorrow. The fruit's being delivered tomorrow, and the fruit will thaw. The yeast will be pitched into the ferments probably Thursday. So they'll be at high ferment all over Columbus Day weekend, punch downs and great
Awesome.
aromatics of the yeast doing their thing, creating these red wines.
So yet another reason to come visit us on Columbus Day. We hope to see you. All right, Merike, I think we're gonna bring this to a close. It was fun. I'm glad we got a chance to go live for a few minutes anyway.
I'm surprised it hasn't cut out again.
I know.
Yeah, it worked out. Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. And everyone in the audience, thanks for joining us. And hopefully we'll see you all soon.
All right. Cheers, everybody. Have a great evening. Good night.
Cheers.
All right. Are we?